This is all related to COVID and reopening the campus this fall for the fall semester. I'm one of two people on campus who are really guiding the response to getting us reopened. I'm overseeing all of the physical management of COVID, so the programs around signage, around HVAC modifications, around any changes in occupancy in the rooms. Where the Boski units came into play was we do, because of our occupancy and because of the number of students who did want to come back, we still needed to have double occupancy rooms in a lot of our campus. Significant number of our campus, actually. So we decided as a supplement to just putting in higher filtration in the units and putting in controls and increasing the overall building ventilation systems to put supplemental in each of the rooms that would have two occupants, because as everyone who has gone to college knows, they can be quite tight, the spaces. We're only talking about maybe 200 and some odd square feet per double occupancy room. So bunk beds and systems, so 250 or so square feet. So what we decided to do was to give an additional level of assurance. We believed in the technology. The technology is proven. UV disinfection is a proven technology. And it has been demonstrated to kill viruses and bacteria and also break down organic matter and other things. We weren't going to be able to quickly implement UVC into all of our large air handlers and other systems. Expense, availability, long lead time on the equipment. So having the ability to deploy at least a limited level directly in the spaces where the students were going to be living. So the UVC system was a really nice piece of the puzzle that we could provide to the student. It's simple to operate. You plug it in, you turn it on, you leave it on, it'll run. And should there be a problem in the room, if they have a guest that comes in who maybe is expressing virus particles, perhaps the system will help reduce the viral load that a student would be exposed to. Or if a student in that room is generating virus particles, having these units in those spaces, in those smaller spaces, provides a level of protection in terms of can reduce the number of virus particles. Not just for COVID. I mean, it's going to be flu season here shortly and cold season, and anywhere where you have people living in close proximity, you can have some of those situations. I don't want to discount the fact that this demonstrates one more step to the parent. It's a visible demonstration of what we are providing, the steps we're going through to try to keep people safe on campus. So when people come in and they see this white unit that looks kind of like Apple designed it or something along those lines, and they want to know what that is, it tells a good story to the parents that we're providing an additional level of UVC. And it's something we've gotten really great feedback from the parents who have already moved their students in, that they're very happy to see that we've taken this additional step. So it's been a win-win-win. Price point, ease of use. One plug-in, turn one switch on, and it goes. Safety, it is self-contained. You would have to destroy the unit to where it was inoperable in order to expose yourself to the UVC lamp. So if you tear it open and get to the contact chamber, the machine is going to be too broken to use. It won't turn on. You can't. So it's dead simple. It's plug in, forget. They're going to run hopefully 9,000 hours or so before we need to replace them. And the price point is right. It's just a perfect fit into that part of our program for those spaces that we need just a bit more supplemental protection or confidence or help with convincing folks that the space is we're doing everything in our power. They're great. They're not noisy. Yeah, there's a whirl. You do hear the fan, but it's nothing more than you hear from a computer fan. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. So that helped in the music program in some of those areas where we're have practice rooms where we put them in. One of the concerns was, well, if this thing is running and making a lot of noise, we're going to have problems. Same thing with sleeping. It almost creates a white noise effect for people who have reported sleeping. So it's kind of a little bit of noise is kind of a good thing. We haven't had any complaints, and we've already put out hundreds of these. By the time we're done, we'll have about 900 of these out in the rooms, and we'll have almost 1,000 of them on campus. My favorite aspect is it's dead simple to use. There's no setup. You plug it in. It's something we can actually leave in a student's room and they can figure it out. We don't have to plug it in for them. There's one switch, that's it. So yeah, there you have it. I mean, it's dead simple to use. It does what it says it's doing. It is simple technology, and yeah, it's great that it's available and was available for quick deployment. Yeah, I would definitely recommend them. I mean, they made promises and they delivered on their promises. It's a dead simple system. It's a proven technology. It's relatively low cost. You can deploy it immediately to provide a certain personal level of protection. It gives assurances to people who need assurances that you are, as a facilities manager and as a service provider, you are doing everything in your power. It's a visible commitment. When you deploy these, it is a visible commitment that we are doing everything in our power to provide every bit of protection that we can provide to the individual. So I would not hesitate to do it again. I'm very happy with the equipment we've received, and I'm looking forward to a long and extended partnership with Boski.